Hi everyone, I'm Polly G. Welcome to Fashion with Me. My channel focuses on makeup and fashion and how to always look your best and put together. So in today's video, I thought I would talk to you about something that I don't hear a lot of people talking about and something that I think is really important. And that is when planning my outfit for the day or for wherever it is I'm going, I always include thinking about what makeup I'm going to wear that I think will complement and work well with the outfit that I've chosen. So as you can see, today I am wearing a navy blue top, and the makeup I am wearing is the makeup that I think complements this top really well. So if you'd like to see how I created this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so I have already put on all of my foundation, my concealer, I've done my bronzer and my brows. I'm skipping all of those steps because this is not a full makeup tutorial. I just want to basically talk about the colors that are going to work with my outfit. I'm basically focusing on the eyeshadow, the blush, and the lipstick, which is going to coordinate with the navy blue blouse that I am wearing. And because I always use the same products up until this point, I'm not going to show those steps. But if you would like to see those steps, I have some other videos that show all those steps if you'd like to check them out, and I'll have them linked down below. So whenever you are planning to coordinate your makeup with your outfit, I think it's important that you actually put the palette right next to your clothes that you're planning on wearing, just to see how they work together and how they complement the outfit, because that's really going to help you to determine what's going to work well and what isn't. I also think it goes the same for your jewelry that you're wearing. This shirt pulls a more cool tone that I'm wearing, so I'm going to be using more cool toned colors. It's important to pay attention to the tones and the undertones that are in your outfit. You also, obviously, when you're picking out your makeup in the store, you're always going to pay attention to the tones that are in your skin, what your undertone is and what the tone of your skin is. So that's always important to pay attention to, obviously, when you're picking out your makeup. But then when you're pairing your makeup with the colors that are in your outfit, you also want to make sure that all those tones are going to work well together. So in this case, I'm going to be using silver jewelry because this runs more cool tone as opposed to gold. I think the silver works much better than the gold does with this particular shirt. The eyeshadow palette I'm going to be using today is this eyeshadow palette from Rimmel, and it is in the Crimson edition. The first color that I'm going to start with is this color right here. And I'm going to put that in my crease. This is my transition shade. So I'll be putting that in the crease. And blend that all in. Okay, so on to the next shade that I'm going to use, and that's going to be this color right here. It's going to go in the outer corner of my lid. I also want to mention that the makeup applications that I do are very user-friendly. I try to keep my makeup very classy and wearable and not overly complicated. Other side. And I'm bringing that just a little bit in the crease and focusing mainly on the outer corner of my eye. And then I always like to pull up what's left on my brush. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the brush that I'm using. It's just a smaller blending brush. It's not as big as this one. This one's more of a blending brush. This one I use more for the crease and the outer corner because I can get a little bit more precision that way. But it still blends nicely. Okay, the next color I'm going to use is this color right here, and I'm going to just put that in my inner corner and work it towards the center of my lid. And then I'd like to bring a little bit down in the tear duct. Same on the other side. Just going to pull that in like that. So now I'm going to go back in with that blending brush that I used for the first color and just soften this all out. Just on the outer edges. And because this palette does not have a good color to put under your brow, I'm going to switch to this Revolution palette, and it is iconic and it has a great shade, I find, to go under your brow, and it's this color right here. And for that, I'm going to use a similar brush to the one that I used for the inner corner. This is more like a pencil brush. It's a different brush. The other one, obviously, I'm not going to use because it has the other color on it. And I'm going to put that under my brow. I think this is just a really great color for your under your brow because it's not too much and it just kind of, you know, gives a little bit of light, but not overdone. And I'm just going to blend that in a little bit more so that there's no harsh lines anywhere. Okay, next. Now I have this Wet n Wild pencil. It's only like 99 cents, but I actually really like this pencil, and it's got a great brown color in the color, can't even see it anymore. What is this color? I believe it's in the color Simba, but I'm not positive, but I will have it linked below if anybody's interested. Okay, so for this, I'm going to just put this right in my outer corner and bring it down. So I just put this right on the outer lash line and bring it down. And that I always like to do because it gives my eye just a little bit of extra depth right in the corner. And same on this side. And bring it down. Then I will take a liner brush like this and just soften that in a little bit. And just so it's not too harsh, and just drag it across very lightly, and that's just so that it just softens it and you don't see where I started. Just blends it in a little bit. Just like that, very simple step. Okay, next I am going to tightline, and I'm going to use my Neutrogena pencil that I always use in black, and just gonna tightline on both sides. Now for the blush and the lipstick, I always like to make sure that they tie in well together. And again, I always put this up against my outfit to make sure that I like the way it blends in with the tones and the color that's in the outfit. So the blush that I have chosen is from Revlon, and it is in the shade Rose Bomb. And for the lipstick that I'm going to be wearing, this is also from Revlon, and this is in the color Secret Club. And I think these work really, really well together. Okay, so for the blush, I'm going to just put that on with this Wet n Wild stipple brush, put some on the back of my hand so I don't get too much, and start applying. And I also think this color works really well with the eyeshadow that I chose. Next, I'm going to put on some highlighter, and this is the Master Strobing Stick from Maybelline. I like to put it on my finger, rub them together, and then just lightly tap right on the highest part of my cheekbone. I like this because it's very subtle and it's great for during the day. It's not super noticeable, but it just catches the light, and it just gives a really pretty highlight without overdoing it. I think that's a really, really pretty highlighter. Also, I'm sure you've noticed that all of my products are drugstore products, and because I love to change out my eyeshadow, blush, and lipstick so often, I can't afford to pay those high-end prices for all these different eyeshadow palettes and blushes and lipsticks. So I find drugstore products work just as well. It's mainly for packaging that I think you're paying for. So anyhow, just wanted to point that out there, that I do use a lot of drugstore products, mostly drugstore products. I do use some high-end things once in a while, but it has to be something that I really, really like and don't think that I can find in the drugstore. But just wanted to point that out. Okay, so moving on to lipstick. This pink lipstick that I'm going to wear is a little bit bright, so I'm going to tone it down a little bit with this lip liner. This is in the color Nonstop Nude, and it's from LA Girl, I believe. I think this is just going to help tone down too much of the pink. I definitely didn't want to put on a brighter pink or a pink lip liner because I think it would be over the top. And then onto the lipstick. Then I'm just going to top it with a little bit of lip gloss. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and this is in the color Moon. Just to put a little shine in the center. Okay, now off to mascara. And I'm going to be using my Full and Soft mascara in the color Black. So this is the final look. Please leave me a comment down below what you thought of this video and this makeup look. I'd really love to hear your thoughts. Also, if you did like this video, please don't forget to hit that like button down below, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It really helps my channel grow. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video, and in the meantime, always remember, keep it classy, keep it stylish, and always be your best self. Bye.